The Cleveland Indians are one win away from becoming World Series champions. Good evening, I'm Katie Farrell. NBC4's Jared Smalley joins us live at Progressive Field in Cleveland, where thousands of fans are meeting for a watch party there. And I hear the entire stadium is sold out with no game there in person, Jared.
That is absolutely correct, Katie. I know you're a native Clevelander. I know you're excited for this night. It is going to be something else. So we're out here waiting for this watch party to open. It won't open till about 6:30 tonight. There are already fans lined up around the corner, and we will show you that shortly. I wanted to ask you real quick. So we found some folks here who you got your tickets for this last night?
Last night, 7th inning, sitting in that stadium. We needed to be here when they win it tonight.
So you're that confident?
We are.
Of course,
yeah. Of course, woo, Indians!
It's a personal investment, right?
It is.
Well, glad to see you. Glad to see everybody here. This line goes all the way around the corner, and we're going to show you that as we move along. Meanwhile, we have a report not only here in Cleveland, where it could go down here, but where the actual game will be played tonight. Game 5 of the series is due up in just a few hours in Chicago, and Dave Chudowski from WKYC, our sister station, he's there for us now. Hey, Dave.
Hello from Chicago as we get set for Game 5 of the World Series. The Indians leading the series 3-1 as they will look and try to win their first championship since 1948. Boy, they're in a great spot. As far as the mood here in Chicago, fans outside Wrigley Field still believe that they can come back as they're lined up with their 3 best pitchers if they're able to get the win tonight. But still, you have to feel like by looking at the fans, especially last night, they're like, here we go again. The weather tonight, it is going to be much colder than it has been in the first 2 games. We'll see if that is a factor. As far as the lineup goes, Terry Francona has Mike Napoli back in the lineup. He will be at first base. Carlos Santana back in left field. Brandon Guyer in right field, and Rajai Davis in center field as they go up against the lefty Jon Lester. And that's the feeling here in the ballpark, at least as far as the pitching matchup goes. The Cubs have the edge as they have Lester on the hill, and for the Indians, it's Trevor Bauer. And that didn't go so well in Game 2. The only game the Indians have lost in the World Series was when Bauer was on the hill. So we'll see if the Indians are able to get it done tonight. If they don't win, and we of course would like to see the celebration here in Wrigley Field, they still have 2 more chances, and boy, imagine what it would be like to clinch in Cleveland. But I say, let's just get it done. In World Series history, 46 times the team that has been up 3-1, 40 of those times the team that was up 3-1 went on to win. That's 87%. The last team to come back and do it, the 85 Kansas City Royals. But we know in Cleveland, we've seen what happens in a 3-1 lead. They lost to the Red Sox back in '07 in the ALCS, and of course with the Cavs, we saw them come back from down 3-1 to win a championship. I'm Dave Chudowski inside Wrigley Field. Jared, back to you.
All right, Dave, thanks. That was an awesome history lesson in what this Game 5 means to Cleveland. They want to get this thing done with. So we told you we show you around the corner, right? That's where we started, down that way. Come back over here to the left. That line goes all the way around the stadium. It is such an impressive scene here, Katie. Again, the gates don't open for another 25 minutes or so, so everybody is super, super fired up. What a special night this is. We're thrilled to be here for it. We'll come back with you live in sports in a little bit to talk more about this potentially historic Game 5 for the Cleveland Indians. Katie, back to you.
Jared, it's such an important moment. Have people been talking about the Cleveland curse? I feel like this is gone and done. We're sick of hearing about it. As a native Clevelander, we've had enough.
That's right. Why did you even bring that up? What did you just do?
People across the country need to know.
The Cavs championship celebration. No, you're exactly right. I think that the Cavs championship celebration really relieved a lot of those tensions. The fact that this city proved they could come back from their own 3-1 deficit and get the job done. So I think that has really turned this crowd a little different. It's not an anxious crowd, it's an eager crowd. They're eager to see the Tribe clinch this thing here tonight. We'll see if they can get it done.
Oh, things are changing in Cleveland. Jared Smalley, have so much fun. Wish I was there with you. Thank you so much. Live tonight outside of Progressive Field. Well, tonight, it's been a long time coming. We know that. 68 years since the Indians have won a World Series. And I want to show you this. Check out the 1948 World Series program cover against the Boston Braves. Man, it's been a long time. The Indians won the series in 6 back on October 11th, 1948. And look at the front page of the Cleveland Press that day. It reads, 200,000 cheer the champions. Oh, can't wait to see what the front page of the Cleveland Plain Dealer looks like tomorrow when the Indians win it all, Ben.